If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in a down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026. Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
It's nice to see that leadership coming from tech finally, because as we all know, what's it make up 26% of the S&P? That's it's important for this bull market to continue. We are thinking it's a new bull market, honestly.
What's he, nuts? Tech rally leading? Are you kidding me? Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, fiscal.com. Now, the tech rally he's talking about, if you didn't get into those tech stocks, the Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Meta, them all. When we did, starting back in November, and then again in January, because we anticipated exactly what is happening right now, a short covering rally. Do not. See, this is the problem. Someone's going to listen to them and say, gee, I better start buying Microsoft. Are you out of your mind? Buying Apple? Are you nuts? If you're buying Apple, you're late. We're already up 12% in Apple. We're already up 18% in Amazon. We're up in Google 18%. NVIDIA, we're up 29%. Broadcom, 16%. We're already up in these stocks. So when you buy them today, I'm going to sell you, and my members, my gamers, are going to sell you some of theirs. You got in too late. Don't listen to them. This is not a new bull market rally. It's simply a short covering rally. That's all it is. Short covering rally. And like all short covering rallies, once the covering is done, it stops and then it tanks. And that's what's going to happen with this. We're going to get this market, go look at the NASDAQ, okay? You're going to see us go right through 10,000. And then we're going to go down. Remember, we're down 38%. Took 1 year to get down 38%, and we're only up 11% off that bottom. That's it. And this is the big rally now? We're only up 11%? When the 2018 and 2020 rallies, one was down 5 weeks, the other was down 16 weeks. And one recaptured all its losses and then went up another 54%, make a new high. The other one recaptured all its losses and went up 123%, making a new high. This guy here is only up 11% or 12% of the 38% drop. This is not a short covering rally. I mean, it's a short covering rally. Short covering rally. It's amazing how they lie. And don't let the fake business news network. All weekend I'm listening to. I can't believe how they lie. How they lie. And by the way, the stocks that are rallying the most are the ones that got beaten down. So here for 4 weeks, I'm listening to them all saying every day, oh, this is it. This is new rally, new rally. Oh, my God. And then today they're bragging, oh, you see this? The NASDAQ's up over 4 weeks. Unbelievable. American Express, they came out. People are so tapped right now that American Express has huge delinquencies. And the last quarter, they never see spending, the highest spending ever, and they have these delinquencies, historic delinquencies. Are you kidding me? Auto loans, delinquencies, the worst than 2008, 2009. They're behind. They have more people behind now in their car payments, 60 days behind their car payments. That's double since 2021. And Equifax said this 31% increase or 15-year high, these delinquencies are worse than 2008, 2009. So you got the credit cards, the TransUnion said that they're near $1 trillion in debt and credit cards, 20-year high delinquencies. Then you got Equifax talking about the auto loans. So TransUnion, between the credit cards, auto loans with Equifax, they're telling you these things are bad. And the only thing you're seeing right now, why the market's going up, not that things are improving, because inflation is not going to improve. Inflation is going to get worse. Let me tell you about this inflation. They keep lying to you about inflation. When you have inflation, you have to not only raise rates, but you got cut expenses. But that's not what they've been doing. That's not what they're doing. So let's take the 8% on inflation. They're raising the short-term Fed rate 4% to fight it, maybe 5%. How are you going to fight 8% with 5%? And at the same time, you're adding on all this debt. Every day, debt's going on. More debt, more debt, more debt every day. Are you kidding me? So don't think of believing what you hear on TV from the fake business news networks. Don't let them take parking space in your head. Don't let them make you think that the Federal Reserve doing a good job. Yeah, Powell's doing a good job, and Yellen, she's doing a good job at the Treasury. And of course, Pelosi's not there anymore. Biden, our president, they're all champions. They're all champions of for the working class. No, they're not. They don't care a thing about you. They could care less. This thing about pursuing the economic goals of maximum employment and price stability for the purpose of fighting inequality is laughable. It's a joke. It's a lie. For the past 13 years, it's been a lie. For the past 13 years, they've been responsible for inflation. They want inflation. They push inflation. They print because they want to keep bailing out the banks. They've been bailing out the banks since 2008. They never fixed them since 2008. They didn't want to fix them. They didn't want to go through a recession, remember? So they're going, come on, we need inflation to keep bailing out our banks. We need more inflation. What a laugh when they're telling you how they're responsible for the highest levels of income and wealth and equality. Are you kidding? They're the ones that are causing the highest levels of income inequality in the last 20 years. They caused it. They're responsible for the highest levels of income and wealth inequality. They are. The Federal Reserve is causing this. The Federal Reserve is causing this inflation to protect their banks. That's what they're doing. They're protecting their banks. 13 years they've been protecting their banks. Are you kidding? The Federal Reserve is a part of a crime syndicate. It includes the powerful members of Congress, even the president of the Oval Office. It's unbelievable. They don't care that you go to the... You think they really care? Do you think that Pelosi? Do you think that the president? Do you think that any of these congressmen really cared when you went to the grocery store and you're getting about 12 cents less than you did just a year ago? And whatever you're buying, or your utility bill you're paying, you give them every dollar you have to pay the utility is worth 15 cents less or 6 cents less on rent? No, they don't care. They want it that way because they can protect their biggest banks. They need inflation. It's just unbelievable. They just don't tell the truth. So how do you make money? Tell you when we get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. You can be a successful investor in the stock market by knowing what the market is going to do.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. God, you go nuts listening to these shows on TV, Kramer, any of them. I mean, they're giving you total garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. One day they tell you, buy this stock. Next day, don't buy the stock. Then you have two people on the show. One guy saying buy it, the other guy says don't buy it. So the question is, what the hell do you do? Well, we don't have questions here at Phil's Gang. And they never have to ask the question, what do you think the market's going to do? My members always know what the market's going to do because they've learned how to follow the money. That's right. Follow the money. You don't follow fundamentals. You follow the money. And what is that? That's volume. That's the buyers and the sellers. And the other thing, you got to learn how to sell a stock as well as buy a stock.
Follow the money. Follow Phil Grandy.
Check it out, philsgang.com. Go to my podcast, YouTube, and Rumble every day. That's philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%? I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com. Warning, Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60, 70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. philsgang.com. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
So if you look at last month, subprime borrowers who are 60 or more days late hit about 5.6%, the most since the financial crisis.
But yeah, what are they saying? What are they saying in the same breath? How things are getting better, right?
I think that things are actually better than the market is appreciating at the moment.
Yeah, right. Things are getting really, really good, right? I mean, it's just unbelievable.
I think for investors that can stay invested beyond 2024, tech is a really good place to look.
Oh, my God. Now, think what she's telling you. You can stay in past 2024. This is a good place to be. Really? Okay. So let's do this. You're going to get in now, stay in past 2024. But do you understand that the tech stocks are going to already down 38%? We're only up about 12% of that 38%. Not even that, about 11%. And you're going to go in and you're going to buy and hold? Are you kidding me when this market can drop another 30% easily? Because this is a short covering rally. The institutions, the biggest banks, the biggest insurance companies, see, they're not buying these stocks. See, they're lying to you. They're trying to create an illusion that the big institutions, the big insurance companies, the big banks, the big hedge funds are coming in and buying these stocks. No, they're not. They want you to, they're creating illusion. They're coming in and buying the worst or the stocks that were beaten down the most. No, they're not. The valuations are way too high. To get the valuations where they need to be, they got to go down at least another 30%. On top of the 38% they already lost. They know that, but they're not going to tell you the truth. We tell you the truth. Why do you think I had my members get in early? Because I told them we're going to have a short covering rally. That's the 50% rule. If you get stocks that are beating up the most popular stocks, when they get back up around 50%, boom, they break again and go down. These all short covers. Not even that. You usually get about 30% and it's over. Everybody knows it, but they're not going to tell you that. See, as I said, if you go back to 2008 and think about it, all that we've been doing, the Federal Reserve are gangsters. They have member banks that are gangsters. You don't believe it? You don't believe these gangs? All the banks that are part of the Federal Reserve, member banks they call them, that they loan money to free, zero, they're gangsters. The Federal Reserve has been bailing out these corrupt banks since 2008. Not fixing them. They don't fix them. They should fix them. Oh, no, don't fix them. Keep bailing them out. Create inflation. The more inflation, better. Congress wants inflation. Of course they want inflation. They can pay that way there. The inflation destroys the dollar. It pays down the debt to China. They want inflation. They're part of this. Are you kidding? So think about this. They're not gangsters? You don't think Goldman Sachs is a gangster? They're receiving more than $1 trillion in bailouts. At the same time, they were getting nailed for 36 major illegal actions that resulted in $10 billion in fines. These are gangsters. They're not banks. They're gangsters. $10 billion. So you and I are bailing them out. And on the other side, they're committing crimes. $10 billion. Oh, by the way, those are fines. The bank never paid it. The shareholders of the bank pays it. The biggest gangster, the biggest crook is Jamie Dimon. He and his bank, they're the most corrupt out of all the member banks. He's a gangster. He's the biggest gangster. He's the biggest crook. He was selling. He got nailed for $13 billion. Not him. Not his bank. The shareholders. They had to pay $13 billion in a fine for selling toxic securities. Remember, he had them rated as AAA rating, and they weren't. They were like minus F. And he sells them to retired folks, right? And so he got nailed for that. Selling of toxic securities. He had to pay $13 billion, not him, not his bank, the shareholders. He got nailed for $3 billion, a $3 billion fine for bribery scheme. That's right, bribery. I don't know who he was bribing. Probably the SEC or somebody got caught bribing somebody. $3 billion fine there. $920 million he paid a fine for manipulating derivative markets. Yeah, derivative markets. Remember the whale deal in England? 920. Oh, by the way, when he was getting when the bank was paying $920 million, 13, but he was getting raises. He manipulated the foreign markets. $550 billion, another $550 billion. Consumer fraud, he defrauded his own bank, his customers, $515 billion. Mortgage abuse, $5 billion. Money laundering, $2 billion. False Claims Act, he violated, $614 million. Not a penny did he pay, and each one of those crimes he committed, he got that year a bonus. And you really think the Federal Reserve is on your side? The Federal Reserve don't care about you. We do. Phil's gang, we do. Why do you think we're in there buying all these big tech stocks before anybody else? We knew what these gangsters were going to do. We knew, just like the banks, just like oil. We knew. The Federal Reserve is the biggest contributor toward our 40-year high inflation because of all the massive money printing. Inflation's not going to go down. It's a lie. Inflation's going to continue to go up because they want it to go up. They want it to go up. Do you think they want to write, the Congress wants to write a check to China? No. Our debt keeps going down as our dollars get destroyed. And what has Biden done with all this? We'll talk about that when we get back. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Go check it out. Hit where it says Get Started. Go to my homepage and check out how Pro 2 works, the color-coded chart.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners or shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com.
I signed up, and I've learned an incredible amount from Phil and Steve. The staff at Phil's Gang give platinum-level service and stock recommendations. You know, it's as simple as that. At the end of a month or so, I've always been in the black. Phil's Gang is a class act. I'm happy to be a member.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, I've been doing this business of trading over 55 years. God, they make it so complicated. It doesn't have to be. The best way to learn is to follow me, my actual investments. That's right. When I buy a stock, you follow me. Do exactly what I do. That's the best way to learn.
Check out the free 10-day trial. Learn more at philsgang.com.
Be my co-pilot at philsgang.com. Do what I do.
That's philsgang.com. When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners or shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Hey, good afternoon, gang. It's Steve Celeste here with philsgang.com. Just wanted to tell you how to get engaged with Phil's Gang and how to become part of the Phil's Gang membership, or how to try us for 10 days free. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's www.philsgang.com, and click on Get Started at the top of the website. Click on the big red banner that says Working Investor 10-day free trial, and that's all you got to do. And hey, while you're at the website, why not stop by our gift shop, see if there's something in there for you or for somebody you know. All right, thanks, and back to you, Phil.
Okay, Steve, thank you. And again, join our gang. Just go to the homepage. It's simple, philsgang.com. And you'll hit right there. It says Get Started. And 10 days is free. At least you'll learn how to sell short, as well as how to buy a stock, of course. But you got to know how to sell short. 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they have too many stocks, number one, chasing too many stocks. Number two is they don't know how to short. Crazy. And they don't know how to buy either. Look, everybody's running around buying tech stocks when we bought them starting in November because we knew this was coming. We bought on January 18th. I think it was January 6th, I think it was. Broadcom, Meta, NVIDIA, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Tesla, Netflix, and they're all up big time because we caught a short covering rally. Now we're going to sell into them because now is when they're coming out and say, hey, buy the tech stocks. Now they're telling you, buy this tech stocks. It's a new bull rally, they're saying.
It's nice to see that leadership coming from tech finally, because as we all know, what's it make up 26% of the S&P? That's it's important for this bull market to continue. We are thinking it's a new bull market, honestly.
He's a dope. He's a dope. So he wants you to buy now. NVIDIA, it's up 29%. And he wants you to buy Amazon, it's up 18%. And he wants you to buy Google up 18%. And he wants you to buy Broadcom up 16%. Are you nuts? They're going to go right back down. Talking about Jamie Dimon. If you really believe the Federal Reserve works for you, you're out of your mind. Federal Reserve doesn't work for you. The Federal Reserve, it's a, what do you call it? Syndicate. It's a bunch of gangsters. They're there for one reason, to take care of the banks. Jamie Dimon, I think it was last year, the bank got fined. He didn't have to pay it. The bank paid, what was the fine? The bank got fined $850,000 and $1.2 million, and they gave him a $34 million bonus. $34 million bonus. Anybody else be in jail? No, $34 million bonus, and for all this illegal crap he did. In 2013, the bank got fined $13 billion for Toxic Security Act, meaning he was bundling bad loans and selling to pension funds, telling them they're AAA rated when they weren't. So the bank got fined $13 billion, and they gave him. So they wrote out two checks. One check for the $13 billion fine, then they handed Jamie his check for $18 million for a bonus for that year. You think something's wrong with that? And then he comes on TV as like he's the guy you look to. He's the guy, the go-to guy. Join my gang. So the next time you buy a stock, you'll know when to buy it, but as important, when to add to it. As important, when not to add. When to take profits, when to sell into it. And then how about this? Selling it short when it goes back down. The Federal Reserve is not there to help you. And Biden has done nothing to lower inflation. What's he done? Nothing. Congress done nothing to lower inflation. I mean, look at the printing of money they're doing. $25 billion for green energy programs that are so stupid. If it wasn't for subsidies for windmills and subsidizing solar, any of these companies would be out of business. Why Germany got out of the business totally. $5 trillion for the COVID pandemic stimulus bill, which was nothing but a socialist bill. All giveaways, didn't have to work for anything. Then another $5 trillion for green. They covered it up, though. It wasn't really green. It had nothing to do with green. It had to do with all socialist bills. The omnibus bill, $1.7 trillion. I don't want to go through that one again. That one really makes me upset. On and on. Child tax credits. Just crazy. Now that's all inflation. How are you going to get that inflation? Someone tell me, how do you get inflation down unless you cut expenses? You don't. Inflation keeps our insolvent country and our insolvent banks solvent. If you think inflation is going down, you're out of your mind. Now, the only problem they got is how do they get these stocks to rally? Are they willing to sacrifice Main Street again and double inflation again by coming up with the idea, let's pivot now and let's go back to zero rates? And when they do that, they're going to say, once again, like they did in 2008, screw Main Street. Let's take care of, we need inflation. Let's take care of inflation, take care of our banks. We got to take care of them. And that inflation will push up the stock market and will take care of our owners. Our owners. Inflation, remember, for government, inflation reduces the value of our debt downward. So we owe China $3 trillion. Our debt goes down. We don't have to write them a check. We just got to keep destroying our dollar by keep pushing inflation higher and higher. For banks, inflation causes the higher prices. Grocery store, everything else, gasoline. Banks love inflation. They love rates going up. It benefits all the lenders. Unbelievable. You know what I'm not going to go where the prices are. So if you want to make money in this business, join our gang. It's that simple, really. We got historic 40-year high inflation, $31 trillion national debt. We're paying $245 billion, okay, in budget deficits. $859 billion in trade deficits. Our productivity has dropped to 72%. We don't produce anything anymore. And our savings have gone from 36% of our disposable income to 2.2%. We're broke. It's crazy. It's just crazy. So, and we have some real consequences, but they don't have to be consequences that are facing you if you learn how to sell short. It's not that hard. It really isn't. Pretty easy to sell stock short. It really is. How about buying some gold, mining stocks? Look at our mining stocks. Now, the mining stocks are starting to go sideways. So if you didn't get in, we're already up about 20% in our mining stocks. So we're going to wait for them to pull back some. But they're in a beautiful uptrend channel. So when they pull back, because they're in an uptrend channel, then we'll add to it. We don't buy on a dip when you're in a downtrend channel. They always tell you buy on dips when the trend is going down. Our gang members, we'll buy more gold because when it dips, because we're in an uptrend channel. You should follow us. Gold is going to go much, much higher. But you know what's going to happen next for the market? I'll tell you when we get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Are you a stock market investor without all the information?
What are you, nuts? Market's going up, market's going down. We're getting all this bad information.
How do you invest intelligently? Phil Grandy can show you.
If you want real information and you really want to know what the market's going to do and you want the truth, go to my site, philsgang.com, and also listen to me on my radio show every weekday at 3 o'clock Eastern.
Phil's got the answers at philsgang.com.
That's philsgang.com, where you get the truth and you get the information you need about the market.
You can be a successful investor in the stock market by knowing what the market is going to do.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. God, you go nuts listening to these shows on TV, Kramer, any of them. I mean, they're giving you total garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. One day they tell you, buy this stock. Next day, don't buy this stock. Then you have two people on the show. One guy saying buy it, the other guy says don't buy it. So the question is, what the hell do you do? Well, we don't have questions here at Phil's Gang. And they never have to ask the question, what do you think the market's going to do? My members always know what the market's going to do because they've learned how to follow the money. That's right. Follow the money. You don't follow fundamentals. You follow the money. And what is that? That's volume. That's the buyers and the sellers. And the other thing, you got to learn how to sell a stock as well as buy a stock.
Follow the money. Follow Phil Grandy.
Check it out, philsgang.com. Go to my podcast, YouTube, and Rumble every day. That's philsgang.com.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance and long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth. You get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
You're going to cut your they want to cut your Social Security and Medicare. No, this is the God's truth. It's almost unbelievable.
That man is such a liar. We should have a contest between Joe Biden and Schiff. Those two don't know what the truth is. If they tripped over it, they wouldn't know. Both are pathetic liars. It's terrible for this country to just get up there and lie. And even when McCarthy...
I mean, if you read our commitment to America, all we talk about is strengthening Medicare and Social Security.
That's right. They're not going to cut it. They'll cut their throats. They know that. They'll cut their... Again, they just lie. Going back to Wall Street, they lie. When they tell us this is working, we're fighting inflation, that's a lie. When we're told October is the bottom...
We're seeing the right leadership, and we're on record at Carson Group saying October was the lows. That was the lows of the bear market. We've said that many times, and we think likely this year is going to be a lot better than most people think for stock investors.
That's a lie. October's not the low. The only way October would be the low is they decide to destroy Main Street again and turn around, bring interest rates back to zero, to push the stock market up, to create inflation, to save the banks, because the banks are in deep trouble. That's what this whole thing has been about since 2008, to save the banks. I've told you that over and over and over. And you could have made a lot of money. And I'm trying to tell you now, do not jump in this market buying tech stock. You're too late. But we have other opportunities. There's other things than tech stocks. I mean, why would I have my members jump in and buy Broadcom or NVIDIA when we're already up 29%? Or Broadcom up 16%. These guys are all late. It's not working, what they're doing. It's not working. And even the market's not working. It was, because all this QE. But we have right now 20 million behind. And this is as of January 2023. This ain't October 2022 or 21. 20 million people are behind on their utility bills. You heard about the cars. They're way behind. Never seen auto loans, the delinquencies worse than 2000, 2008. Unbelievable. Credit cards, same thing. 4 million people behind on their mortgage payment, 9 million behind on their student loan. We've never had so many people working 2 jobs, multiple jobs. We never had so many people working 2 full-time jobs. We never had so many people working a part-time job. Never. More disposable income is going to necessities than ever before. You go to the supermarket, you see a person pick up a magazine. I've seen them pick up a magazine, put it down. Pick up something, then put it down and pick up something less expensive. People are getting hurt. And if you're in the stock market, why get hurt? You have a money-making opportunity if you know what you're doing. How many times do I keep telling you, why don't you at least go to my website, go to my homepage, how to use there's a video right there, how to use Pro 2. That's my color-coded chart. It's never wrong. It's red when you should get out. It's green when you should get in. Never wrong. Never wrong. Take a look at it. And right next to it, you can join the gang. It says right here, get started. In 10 days, you don't have to pay for a thing. I mean, we've never seen the amount of retirees. Going to my local supermarket here, you want to see the retirees that are working at Publix. They're all going back to work. We got $16 trillion in household debt. How can this thing be working? What they're doing is not working. It's not working for the economy. And if you're going to, remember, you got to remember, from 2008, and I'm the one who said in 2018, I said 2018 on January 16th, this is the end of our rally, all pumped up with QE, with zero rates. It's over. And that last quarter, I was sweating bullets, by the last quarter of 2018, boom, we had the first quarter was good, second quarter was good, third quarter was good. I said, oh my God, it's not going to happen. Third quarter, I was right. Third quarter, we had the worst third quarter ever, and it made history. We never had a quarter where you had the first 3 quarters so good and the last quarter so bad. It made history. That was 2018. And then you know the rest of the story. 2020, couldn't keep the rally going, collapsed again. But the only reason 2018 rallied, then collapsed, 2020 rallied, then collapsed, because we had QE. That was the end of it. They stopped it right there. That was it. Then we went down 38%. It's the NASDAQ that's leading, and the NASDAQ can't get out of its way. And the NASDAQ's only about 11, 12% off the bottom of that 38%. We've been down for a year. We're 2018, we're only down for 15 weeks. 2020, we're only down for 5 weeks and made new highs because we had QE. So if you listen to these people and you start jumping in these tech stocks now, you're going to get killed. And if they decide to go to QE, zero rates again, then you're going to need $150 for a loaf of bread. Look, trading, investing in stocks, I mean, I always have my members in the spiders, especially going into earnings season, because they rig the market to go up. Every earnings season, right now, our spiders are up, 5-6%? If you got into spiders, I told you, join my gang, get into spiders. We got in on, I think it was January 6th, somewhere around 383, and today it's around 400. And we're warning everybody, we're up 5%. All my members, everybody who listened to me, and don't forget, you can get me on my podcast too now, okay? Don't forget my podcast. YouTube, Rumble, Apple, Facebook. Everybody who listened to me and joined the gang who got in on the spiders, they're all happy. They got 5% return. Didn't have to do a thing. Didn't have to do anything. And we tell them when to add, when not to add, when to sell. And they're using the color-coded chart. Check it out. Look, Biden has done nothing to help the people that are suffering from all this inflation. Industrial production has had the biggest 2-year drop. Housing starts, oh my God, wait till you see what happens to the housing market. Remember what I said, mark this down. The housing crash, just mark this down, 3:56 p.m., January 30, 2023. Phil Grant said, we're going to have a worse housing crash than we had in 2008. No question about it. When's the last time you saw in 24 months houses here in Sarasota and everywhere else, I assume, gone up, doubled in price in 24 months? And you don't think we got a problem? Of course we do. We got industrial production down. Housing starts, the biggest year-over-year decline since 2009. The inventory, by the way, the inventory is built. The inventory building and housing, builders can't get rid of the inventory. Remember I told you about 4 or 5 months ago? I said, if you're thinking of selling your home, dump it. Cut the price now. Dump it. Because you're not going to be able to compete against the builder just down the road from you who's building a bigger house than you have. It's all new appliances in there. You can't compete. And he's going to dump his prices. He's going to keep cutting his prices to keep his line. You're going to get killed. If you have a house right now and it's on the market, cut that price right now. Right now. Go to your broker, call him right now and say, cut my price. It's this country. Small business is the backbone. And they're saying things are getting better? Optimism. When you measure small business optimism, it's always around 102%. Do you know our optimism for small businesses is not at 102. It's nearing the COVID low of 95. Savings is a disaster. Student loans is a disaster. You got one. Let me tell you, when this market crashes, you want to be shorting it. It's easy to do. All you got to know is it red or is it green? And every day we hold your hand with the market. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Sign up right now where it says Get Started. And also click the button to look at the Pro 2, how Pro 2 works. You can't go wrong with that Pro 2.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.